Hey guys, it's Poppy, and this is the NaNoWriMo 2012 tag. So I was tagged by the lovely Kate from Kate's Novel Idea, and you guys definitely want to make sure to go check out Kate's vlogs. She vlogs about writing and about NaNoWriMo, and she's got costumes, people. That alone, as far as I'm concerned, is reason enough to go check her out. This tag has got 10 questions all about my NaNoWriMo journey, and I'm going to answer them for you today, so here we go. Okay, this is technically my 4th year signing up to do NaNoWriMo. Last year was the first year that I won, and I'm planning to win this year. I would say the first 2 years that I signed up for Nano, I wasn't really ready to do Nano. I just more thought, oh, that sounds like a really cool idea, and so I would sign up and then make it maybe into day 1, and then that would be about it. Last year, something just clicked for me, and I won Nano last year for the first time, and I'm definitely planning on doing that again this year. So I found out about Nano from a YouTube video. I used to subscribe to these videos, and all of a sudden, one November, the girl who used to do the videos disappeared. And so for a whole month there was no new videos, and then at the end of the month she came back and was like, hey, sorry, this is where I've been and this is what I've been doing. And I thought it sounded completely awesome and went to the NaNoWriMo page and really have been hooked ever since. This question is just a tad bit fascinating to me because I don't understand how you could be in Nano not to win it. So I'm definitely in it to win it. Do I want to have fun? Sure, fun would be nice, but more importantly, I want to win. Okay, so today is day 8. It's still early in the day and I haven't written yet today, but as of yesterday, day 7, I was over the 22,000 word mark, so I would say that I'm doing pretty good with the word count. Take a peek at my Nano stats graph. Isn't it beautiful? Ooh, facts and figures. Yeah, some of you may know that I'm a little obsessed with the whole graph thing. I just love stats, so it's going really well. So let's talk about my book because I love to talk about it. I'm currently working on a YA urban fantasy. The working title is Season of the Defender, and yeah, I'm really excited about my story. So my story is about a small town that has been cursed by a witch's spell. And something happened in this town like 100 years ago, and there was a man in the town who lived in the town who was wronged, and so he gets this witch to cast the spell so that he can exact his revenge on the town. So as part of the spell, he gets to sleep, and then every 11 years he wakes up and he comes back to the town for a season, and he tries to destroy the town. So he's trying to complete his task. When he does, he will basically destroy the town and everyone that lives in it. So, to counteract that kind of force of evil, you know, the powers of good have to act as well. And so every 11 years, at the same time that he wakes up to come to seek his revenge, a defender is chosen from the town residents. And it's the defender's job to try to stop him. Enter my main character, 16-year-old Charlie Wilde, who is living the life of a normal 16-year-old when all of a sudden she starts to have these strange dreams and a few other kind of weird things start happening to her. And then one night, in the middle of the night, this strange group of people shows up at her door to tell her that she's been chosen as her town's defender. There's also cute boys, because what's a good YA novel without cute boys? So there's a mysterious young man named Evan who shows up at the end of the school year and makes a connection with Charlie, and eventually Charlie finds out that there is more to Evan than she initially thought. Ooh, mystery and intrigue! So, Season of the Defender is the novel that I'm currently working on. Okay, so this is the part of the video where I confess that I am a Nano cheater. I'm cheating because technically Season of the Defender is not a new project. I have been working on Season of the Defender before Nano started, and I'm using Nano to help me finish my first draft. So I'm still planning on writing 50,000 words, but technically you're supposed to start Nano with something new, and I didn't. So I say all that to say, for me, there hasn't really been any surprises or any kind of weird kind of things that have happened as I've been writing, because I have outlined the heck out of this book. There have been those cool things that happen though, like when you're writing and all of a sudden a plot hole fills itself or a character does something that you're not expecting, and I love when those things happen. And I've had a few of those little things happen, but nothing crazy, nothing plot bunny-ish. I love this question as well. Any real friends participating? As if my online friends aren't real friends. You people are my friends too. But I guess you mean like any flesh and blood friends. So I would say no, kind of. I have a few people that I met through some local NaNoWriMo write-ins last year who I know are participating this year. And we've been like texting back and forth and making plans to get together to do some write-ins, but none of that's happened yet, so kind of, I guess, is my answer to that question. Okay, so I think there's a couple of different things that really motivate me to write. One is being really excited about my story. I'm really excited to get to certain sections of my book and write those scenes and kind of get them out. So that's something that really motivates me. I have also been participating in quite a few Twitter sprints. There's a great set of sprints that are happening every day that are being kind of put on by these two YA writers. Sarah J. Maas, who wrote Throne of Glass, which I just read, which was excellent, and Susan Denard, who wrote Something Strange and Deadly. The hashtag is NaNoWriMo Battles, and they're 30-minute sprints. They do 3 of them with a 15-minute break in between. So I've been doing that, and that really helps me to know I kind of have that appointment every day. A couple of other things. One, I made a Pinterest board for my novel, and I just love the idea of the images, and I think those kind of really inspire me as well as I write. And the last thing is I kind of reward myself. So for example, I'm a bit of a sci-fi geeky fangirl, and on Tuesdays I watch the web series called The Guild. So I don't let myself watch the newest episode of The Guild until I have met my word count goals for the day. So I do all kinds of kind of fun things like that to really kind of inspire myself to keep writing. So there you go. So I think my snack changes from time to time, depending on, what's hot at the moment. And right now, it's these things, these pumpkin spice Hershey Kisses. And I got them half price after Halloween, and these things are so good. Okay, so I've got 3 people that I'm going to be tagging. The first one is the Dweeb92, and first of all, love that username. Who doesn't love that? And second, I just watched one of her videos about NaNoWriMo. I love it because she's writing YA as well, and I love the fact also that she has actually created a book cover for her NaNoWriMo book, so I love that. So I'm tagging her. The second person I'm going to tag is frenchiedee, who I met online via YouTube, my blog, and Twitter, and she's great to kind of interact with. This is her first NaNoWriMo, and she lives in France, which is even kind of cooler, so there you go. And the last person I'm going to tag is eversojuliet. 2 reasons. She's got awesome bangs, and second, she likes graphs and stats, I think, almost as much as I do. So she's the third person I'm going to tag. So there you go, you guys. Those are my answers to the NaNoWriMo 2012 tag. Happy writing, and I will see you guys in a couple of days. Bye.